It's a bird. It's a plane. It's potentially a triple bull signal here on the Bitcoin chart. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Today, we're going to discuss the Bitcoin price and the action inside the chart right now. Yes, you did hear that correct. There is potentially a triple bull signal forming right here, right now. But we also have to discuss the potential of Bitcoin falling deeper down into the crypto abyss, possibly into the $10,000 and even possibly the $9,000 range if certain levels are broken. Lots to discuss here on today's stream, so stay tuned. But of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice. This is not trading advice. I am not your financial advisor. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and these are only my own speculative opinions. With that being said, let's begin right here on the one-day time frame for Bitcoin. So if you are subscribed to this channel, this dump over the last several days should not have been a surprise to you, because the Don Carbonaccio has been pointing out this potential bearish rising wedge pattern formation. And upon breaking down underneath this support line here, the Bitcoin price saw a significant sell-off. Also, in conjunction here with the bearish one-day divergence on the RSI, in conjunction with the bearish one-day divergence on the MACD histogram and the one-day bearish KST cross, let's get this crypto. My friends, if you have appreciated these streams and me keeping you updated with all of those factors, which then did in fact lead to this dump right there, don't forget to leave a thumbs up for the video. Thank you very much. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. Now, with that out of the way, there is something else I want to look at here. Okay, so right now, in terms of the bearishness, I mean, there is certainly sentiment for this to continue to fall here, right? And for me, this blue box area is so important, okay? And the reason for this is that right now, Bitcoin is finding support, at least temporarily at the time of recording, around the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement of this micro move. If that fib level is lost, it would also coincide with the loss of this area of tentative support, right? And if we do lose that, my friends, I do believe that this thing could be due for a drop into the abyss. And the reason that I'm saying that is because we don't have all too much support left until we get back down into this range here. And you guys can see just to these peaks, right? If we go from where we are at now, roughly, right? Roughly where we are at now, down to these prior peaks here, this triple top area, that's about another 10% decline down into the mid to low 10,000s. Let's get this crypto. So keep your eye here on this blue box area in particular. Basically, for me, it's down to about really about 11,000, but watch for that double bottom there. If we drop, things could get a little bit ugly. The other thing that's bothering me right now on a macro level, and don't worry, we are, little James, we're about to get to the very bullish signals, okay? But on the DXY here, the US dollar index, we have to understand that right now, this chart has been in a significant bearish trend, but just the opposite of Bitcoin, my friends. We have been seeing a potentially large bullish divergence here on the one-day RSI, a potentially large bullish divergence on the one-day MACD histogram, and a bullish KST cross. This is quite a bit startling for me here, because if we are to see the DXY bounce, it wouldn't surprise me to see the Bitcoin price sell off. But, my friends, on the contrary, which we're going to discuss in a moment, if the triple bull signal does in fact play out and we continue to see the US dollar index plunge without any bounce here, things could get very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Let's get this crypto. So now let's get into the potential bullishness here, okay? Let's get into that. We're going to switch over to the 4-hour time frame. Now, this is where things look like the tide could possibly be turning, in my opinion. On the from the opposite side of the spectrum here, on the 4-hour time frame, we are seeing bullish divergences forming here across the RSI, the MACD histogram, and a bullish KST cross, right? If we switch to the line chart, which only shows the candle body closes, which is all that these indicators look at as well, we can clearly see two lower lows, right? And on these indicators here, higher lows and a bullish KST cross. Okay, this is exactly what you want to see happening here at a level of potential support, right? So it's not just those indicators, it's the fact that we are also right now at that 0.382 Fibonacci, like I stated earlier, and the fact that we are right now at this level of tentative and hopeful support, while also seeing these type of micro indicators here starting to show some potential bullishness. Let's get this crypto. If you are appreciating, again, a thumbs up is so appreciated. Thank you very much. So, as I stated, there is some potential bounceability on the US dollar index chart here on the 1-day, right? And here on the line chart, it becomes even easier to see this green box, right? This area has had so much confluence dating all the way back into the 1980s. So this box in and of itself, towards the bottom of it, is fair game, in my opinion, for a potential bounce, right? But what happens if we drop below the box, right? Because just because on the 1-day time frame we're seeing potential bullish divergences, what happens if they don't play out, right? Technical analysis is never perfect. Even the best trade setup can lead to a loss. Even the plethora of these divergences here could lead to a failure in the trend, okay? But right now, they do look bullish, but what if it fails, right? If we drop below this green box and the sell-off and the DXY continues, my friends, I don't see any reason why the Bitcoin price would perform poorly, right? That's just my own speculative opinion. And the reason for that is because historically, over here, right, this time around, back in 2017, that bear market in the US dollar index led to the most parabolic Bitcoin bull run in history in terms of how much money entered this market. Then fast forward to this year, 2020, and this run here has coincided with the massive sell-off in the DXY. Let's get this crypto. So if this bear trend is to continue here, and those bullish divergences are to play out on the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, and support is to be maintained up above that blue box, we'll zoom in once more here. If that is all to occur, my friends, I think that things could get quite explosive for Bitcoin. Now, I told you guys that I was short, right, the other day, that I had taken a short position here upon this breakout, right, with all the potential bearishness there, with the bearish triple divergences, the bearish KST cross. I told you that I had taken a short position. Right now, my friends, I have closed that position. This was my VIP alert. The US dollar index was definitely, looking not so favorable for Bitcoin right now. I've exited my short position for a very small profit there, very small. And right now I am analyzing for my next trade. If you want to see all of my trade setup ideas in real time as I'm looking to potentially crush this next move here, my friends, I keep you updated with all of my alerts, everything in real time. They look just like this, where I post my entries, my exits, my take profits, my strategies. I post all of it in real time for you exclusively there in VIP. So if you do want to see all of that from me, my friends, that is what I will be posting for you there in VIP. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. We are right now, at that boiling point where for me, it's make or break. If we drop below here, I think that we could possibly test down into this $10,500 range. I don't see why not. Bearish speculators generally like to retest old resistance for a potential new support. Then above that as well, let's quickly change charts here and we will go to the Bitcoin CME futures chart. We also have this significant gap down here on the 1-day time frame, my friends, down at 9,735. These gaps do not need to fill but they've filled with such a high degree of accuracy throughout history, my friends. Look at all these little yellow lines that I have in here. Those are all times we've seen these gaps fill. Okay, so it wouldn't surprise me if Bitcoin were to see that gap fill. Doesn't have to happen, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did. Okay, even if Bitcoin is to bull flag up here, right, and we are to get that next leg up, I still think even at that point, there is always the overwhelming possibility of a dump back down to fill this gap, retest the old triple top level of resistance, and then possibly continue higher. Let's get this crypto. But right now, I'm not so concerned with, oh, Kirby, is it going up? Is it going down? Little James, you have to be prepared for both directions as a trader, right? I've seen a lot of, peanut brains back in this market, ladies and gentlemen, because what winds up happening is that when these altcoins go parabolic, it attracts all of these degenerates back in. Hodling my bag, Kirby. My land bro genie, Kirby. I want a land bro genie. Really? You want a land bro genie, Little James? My friend, if it was just as easy as closing your eyes, picking a few poop coins, going all in, and then finding your way to riches and fortune, I mean, we'd all be doing that, right? For me, that's very high risk. Especially a lot of these projects that have no real utility to them. Sure, I'm not going to rain on your parade, Little James, on that special altcoin that you believe is going to the moon. For me, I like to trade Bitcoin. I like to let the charts speak for me. Show the Don Carbonaccio, where the buy pressure is, where the sell pressure is, when this market may be turning to the downside, when we may be seeing a turn in the tides to the upside. And I'm just looking for swing trade opportunity, right? I'm not here for a hope and a dream, right? I'm also not here for the little intraday day trading garbaggio, right? Look at me, Kirby, made a soup and a sandwich, Little James, you can keep taking those little intraday trades for yourself, profiting that soup and a sandwich, because the Don is here for the whole entire restaurant. And right now I'm looking for a swing trading opportunity, whether that's down into the abyss or up towards the moon. And right now, my friends, I'm watching this market like a hawk with an eagle eye, preparing to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. As I showed you earlier, I have exited my short trade. And right now, I am looking to potentially get in my next position here shortly. If you'd like to see exactly how I'll be setting up my trades for this specific next move, my friends, I will be posting my trade setup ideas, my entry, exit, target, position, where I put my stop loss, all of it, exclusively for you in VIP. While Average Joe and James at the water cooler continue to hodl those poop corns. The Don is looking for realistic, potentially life-changing trading opportunity. So my friends, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And my friends, one last time, if you could, leave a thumbs up for the video. It so helps the algorithm. Thank you very much. A comment, an emoji, a smiley face, whatever you want. It helps the algo. And if you haven't already, sheesh, what are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. My friends, I will see you all in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. I'm ready to strike like a cobra out of the grass. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.